Flamingos are like the divas of the bird world. With their vibrant pink feathers, long legs, and that unmistakable S-shaped neck, they look like they're always ready for a photo shoot. But beyond their flashy appearance, flamingos are genuinely fascinating creatures with some surprising quirks that make them stand out in the animal kingdom. Let's start with the pink color that flamingos are so famous for. Believe it or not, they're not born pink. Baby flamingos are actually gray or white when they hatch, and it takes time for them to develop their signature hue. The secret to their color lies in their diet. Flamingos eat algae, shrimp, and other tiny organisms rich in carotenoids, which are natural pigments. Over time, these pigments turn their feathers pink. The more carotenoids they consume, the brighter their color. In fact, flamingos in the wild often look more vibrant than those in captivity, simply because their diet is richer in carotenoids. Flamingos are also social butterflies. They live in large flocks, sometimes numbering in the thousands. These big groups aren't just for show, they serve a purpose. Being in a flock helps protect them from predators and makes it easier to find food. Plus, flamingos are surprisingly chatty birds. They use a mix of honks, grunts, and other sounds to communicate, especially during courtship rituals. Watching a group of flamingos perform their synchronized mating dance is like seeing a perfectly choreographed ballet. They march, they twist, and they sway. It's both hilarious and mesmerizing. One of the coolest things about flamingos is how they stand on one leg for hours at a time. Scientists aren't entirely sure why they do this, but there are some solid theories. One idea is that it helps them conserve body heat, especially when they're wading in cold water. Another theory is that it reduces muscle fatigue. Whatever the reason, it's a skill that flamingos have mastered, and it's become one of their most iconic traits. Flamingos are also incredibly adaptable birds. They're found in a variety of habitats, from salty lagoons to high-altitude lakes. Their ability to thrive in harsh environments is partly thanks to their specialized beaks, which are perfectly designed for filter feeding. They scoop up water and mud, then use their beaks to filter out tiny bits of food. It's an efficient system that allows them to thrive in places where other birds might struggle. Despite their adaptability, flamingos face challenges in the wild. Habitat loss, pollution, and climate change all pose threats to their populations. Conservation efforts are underway to protect their habitats and ensure that these stunning birds continue to thrive. After all, the world would be a much duller place without the flamboyant presence of flamingos.